Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Ooh, let's do our song, okay, God? It's been a while. Which song should we do? What do you think? Should we do Bear's Book Corner? Or should we do the Bear and Cheryl show? What do you think? Well, we're kind of looking at books today. Yeah, we're looking at books today. So, why don't I sing it? Why don't I sing it? Because you always sing it. Well, okay, I don't mind if you sing it. I'm sure everybody would like to. Oh, hang on, Bray Bray's coming. Bray, do you want to get in on this? Bray, as you know, is our Brachiosaurus who's learning about Canada and the world. Yeah, sorry. I'm still getting used to the fact that, there's holidays and it's very good because, we didn't have very many holidays back in, dinosaur world. And I'm very happy that we have holidays now. And the food. Can I talk about the food? I didn't really have a lot to eat back then, but we made do. But you made some amazing food yesterday, Cheryl. Do you want to tell everybody? Yes, actually, I kind of did break my diet just for a short period of time because, again, being alone as I am, I decided I'm going to have some good food. And it just turned out really well. I found this amazing caramel apple canned pie filling and at my local Thrifties, and it was fantastic. And I made some apple scones, and gosh, it was so good. We're gonna make, my famous apple pancakes. Well, they're actually a little bit from the Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity from back when I could eat at the IHOP, which is seriously one of my favorite restaurants, right up there with Taco Bell. Yeah, she really does enjoy the Taco Bell, but she has a lot of allergies, so she can't really eat it these days, But it was good. So, yeah, we're going to do that after our shoot today. So, it's very, very good. And Bear, of course, doesn't need to eat. Yeah, but I watch it. It's really tasty. She seemed very happy with it. She can cook. People might not know this about it, but she can cook. Yes, I can, Bear. That is a big surprise. I can do many, many things because God is who strengthens me. So, and Bear too. And Bray's learning about God and dear Jesus as well because they have a very big part to play in this day. They are who we are thanking. And if you have good family, obviously, you're going to thank them too. Good parents, good children, good aunts and uncles. You are going to thank them for their continued care and support and love over the past year. And that's really what Thanksgiving Day is about. But what if you don't have that? Yeah. Yeah. And wow, she really didn't, But she has me. I do, Bear, and I love you so very, very much. So, and Bray. Yeah, I'm here. She knows I'm here all the time with my big feet. So I can stomp people should need be. Yeah, I'm a dinosaur. We do that. Right on, man. Yes, he is a dinosaur. And he is very, very powerful. And that is good because I need that. So that's what we're doing on this beautiful, sunny Monday morning. It's always on a Monday for Canadian Thanksgiving. They set it up, was it the 1950s, I think, to set an actual day because it used to sort of, was it the second Monday in October, I think? But then they just set a day, I think, so I wasn't moving around all the time. So it's very different than American Thanksgiving, meaning theirs is like a pre-Christmas holiday, similar in the sense that, there were settlers and, native tribes, native people that lived there already, indigenous people that lived there already, that were already there. So, and they were kind of celebrating the coming together. And of course, the European people were very grateful, I believe, for the help that their indigenous friends gave them. So they were trying to thank them for all the help that they gave them. And so at least that is the story version. That's the version most people learn in school. Previously, And I was in many and many a school day when I was helping with Thanksgiving, especially in the younger grades when they got to do so much fun art. So in a way, that's what you saw when we just opened our show. That's some of the art because of course I still love doing art and Bear loves watching me do art. Yeah, she's very skilled, and very talented. And she didn't get a lot of help with that. She learned how to do that herself. Yeah, well, again, Gen X, we rule all. We really had to be self-sufficient. If you watched my previous video. So we were, but that means we're still here. We're here. And so we're also thanking Jesus who gives us everything, who is everything and all power and all glory everywhere speaking. So that's where, and we are giving thanks for the good and the bounty that he gives us gives us all the time. Was there a prayer we used to sing? We used to sing a prayer before we ate, or say a prayer before we ate, but I can't remember it. Do you remember it, Bear? I think I shared it with you. Yeah, I remember a little bit. Something about bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen. Yeah, something like that. We thank thee for the bounty of Christ our Lord. Amen, I think. So that's a Thanksgiving prayer, I think, as well. So we are just here on this beautiful Monday morning. Again, it's a harvest holiday, so it's a pre-Halloween holiday, which makes it very different than the pre-Christmas holiday that the Americans celebrate. And they have, of course, a very big Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. We don't really have that, although sometimes people have parades. Sometimes people have fireworks. There's lots of wonderful pumpkin pie or apple pie, usually apple crumble pie. And what I remember about Thanksgivings, I was able to go to stuffing. God, stuffing is beautiful, and I really made it. Yeah, she makes a mean stuffing, people. If you ever come over, you'll get to try. You get to try it. Yeah, I really did. Not that people appreciated it. Well, because I was the maid cook in the family as well. So, but I was pretty good at it. So I made myself a good stuffing. I think you need to put nuts in your stuffing. Celery's always a good idea. Maybe onions, depending. We never did things like sausage or anything, but I know a lot of people do because stuffing is very unique. You know, what else? I never really tried not to put too much sweet stuff in my stuffing because stuffing should be savory, sage, poultry seasoning, obviously salt, things like that. That's kind of what you need to put in with it. And then, yeah, bread, certain kind of bread, and lots of stuff. Although there were a lot of stovetop stuffing days and stuff and such when I couldn't make mine because it's not that easy to make a good stuffing. Maybe chicken broth, whatever, you got to moisten it, and then you put it in the oven or the microwave or whatever, and you serve it with the turkey gravy. Now, we used to have actual turkey, and my sweet nanny, who again, of course, isn't my nanny, we know that, but she was the woman that I knew, and she could, she cook. So she'd put the turkey in like 9 o'clock in the morning when she was over visiting us. We were over visiting her, and it was kind of a beautiful thing, man. She knew how to do some stuff back in the day. She really did. And so that's what you did. You have this big turkey, and people would come because, of course, I have a lot of cousins, and they had a lot of kids, that kind of thing. So even though they weren't actually my family, they were the family that I was raised with. So there was a lot of people sometimes at Thanksgiving, which I think is what's supposed to happen. Really, you're supposed to open your doors to people that you know, people that you like, friends, relatives, obviously, people who are lonely, maybe. The good people, by the way, who are lonely, who will respect what you offer. And people sometimes would do a potluck style. They would bring things so that you didn't have to do the whole meal yourself because it's a big meal, man. It is a feast. It's a feast of epic proportions, people. Enjoy yours. Indeed, enjoy yours for us because we are here by ourselves. But we are still going to enjoy it with Jesus and me and Bray Bray and Keika. Yeah, I'm very excited, actually, and we're going to read books. Tell them about the books, Cheryl. Okay, yeah, tell everybody about the books. So we've got 2 books. Two books that are Thanksgiving kind of related. And it's weird because it's hard to get books about Thanksgiving because it's not a major holiday in Canada. I think it is much more in the States, but it's not really in Canada that much. And so we are celebrating. We don't really do the football, although I think we do a little bit of the football, maybe the CFL. We do a little bit of the football. Some people do, but I know Americans really do it down there. And so what else? Well, stuffing and the gravy, which you make from the pan drippings. Again, though, there are canned gravies. They're not that great, but if you're in a pinch, you can do that. Pumpkin pie, apple pie. I never made a pumpkin pie, although some people did. I have made apple pies before, and I'm very proud of that. And then there's often some kind of good breakfast sometime too, depending on, maybe like pumpkin bread. I know that I used to like pumpkin scones. I used to make pumpkin scones. I was very good at making pumpkin scones or pumpkin muffins, pumpkin cookies, whatever. I was very good at making those things as well. Because man, do I enjoy a good pumpkin scone. And of course, apple cider, all kinds of things related to apple. Maybe caramel apples, yeah, leaves, all kinds of wonderful things. Maybe going out and getting fresh leaves and bringing them in. Yeah, I used to do that too. We did lots of things to celebrate this harvest holiday. So that's what makes it Canadian. It's very different, and it's kind of, like you're grateful for everything. And I think we should do that, you guys. Just show everybody. I am personally grateful for my wonderful bear and my wonderful Bray and my wonderful home that I live in, and most especially my wonderful Jesus, who is always there for me, and God, who just loves everybody, just really loves everybody and deserves everything, because he gave us everything, so deserves everything. Even when it's challenging, he still is our God, you know and so yeah, I don't so should we do a song? We keep getting songs in our head, so we're gonna do it. How great is our God, sing it. How great is our God. Yeah, the whole world sings, the whole world sings. Yeah, how great is our God. How great is our God. He is great. And yeah, full of glory. So good. And I know more about him now. So praise to Jesus on this day and every day. Yeah, yeah. If I had a chance to go back to Dinosaur World, I would tell them about Jesus, because even though he was alive then, he didn't come down until after the dinosaurs were over. Yeah, I know he wasn't. But you're here. I am indeed here. And thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, so it's good. So that's kind of where we are. So we thought we'd read our books too and celebrate with you. Bear, you want to get them? Well, I'm kind of hanging out, getting ready for the story. Could you ask Bray? Okay. Bray, but yeah, well, I'll get it with my feet. Thank you, man. Here we are. This is the turkey, and I got this from Scholastic, which I think is a big Canadian thing, but man, oh my God, Scholastic book fairs. We have to do a video about Scholastic book fairs. Yeah, I wasn't around then really, but I really like them. I really did. Well, you were around when I was at UBC, and I was working at the Scholastic book fair. Oh yeah, I was there for then. But God, the Scholastic book fairs when you were little, they were everything. Man, it's a Gen X thing. I think they still do them now, but it's so different now because the kids get so much more, and we didn't. But they would do these amazing things where these little catalogs would come around, and then you could order things, and sometimes your parents would like get them for you, and then the teachers would get things because Scholastic was like getting money, and oh my God, it was so beautiful. Even I did. Even I, believe it or not, even I got some books. So it was very good indeed. So Man, Scholastic Book Fairs, we should just bring them back for adults. It's so great. And then I was blessed to actually work at them too. My wonderful students, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. But I was able to go. They usually did them in the library. And then you would go with your kids, and then you would hold your kids' money, and then you would help them buy things. And then you could buy things yourself, obviously, because, they would sell them to you. And just the most beautiful thing. And I would get to work them sometimes. And God, I loved working them because, I'm a book person. Hence our Bear's Book Corner. Bear's Book Corner. Bear's Book Corner. Bear's Book Corner right now. Beep, beep, beep. Bear's Book Corner. Be Holiday Book Corner. Bear's Book Corner right now. Thanksgiving edition. Bear, he just breaks into song at will. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. Yeah. So anyway, we are gonna do it. We are gonna do it today and see what happens. So we've got this book, again, Scholastic. It's called This is the Turkey. Okay. You want to read some? I think he's just going to check it out. Bray, you want to get in on this? Well, I always want to read stuff myself. I'm learning how to read English. It's very good. We didn't actually have a language back then because, we didn't really, talk that much. But, yeah, we communicated. Okay, what do you read the first page? Okay, because I can see it. Okay, can you see it? Okay, this is the turkey. So, to shout about. And Max is the one who picked it out. Say, I can't read backwards like you. It's a teacher skill. You learn it. Because I read many and many a book to kids in my day. One of the joys, actually, of my life. One of the joys of my life. Whatever anybody else says about you. When you got 10, preschoolers, just sort of laying against you, laying near you while you read them a story. Man, there ain't not much better than that, And that when I used to work at the preschool, they would just want to be around me so much that they would all sort of lean up against me when I was reading. You feel like you're alive. You feel like you got good stuff coming. So that's why I still do it. That's why we're still here. I want to do stuff. This is the pan where it roasts away for the guests that are coming Thanksgiving Day. This is the sister who kneads the bread as Dad stirs the cranberries ruby red while the turkey is roasting away for the guests who are coming Thanksgiving Day. Of course, cranberry. Oh, can you guys see that? I got a lot of things going on. Can you guys see that? Well, and cranberries are kind of interesting, right? Because do you make your own cranberry sauce with the Ocean Spray bag of cranberries? Or do you just get the jellied? We did both, I could make me a mean cranberry sauce. You want to lace it with some orange, because orange brings out the cranberry, like the infamous, and some would say famous, McDonald's cranberry orange muffin, which, of course, I often lived on that and the Egg McMuffins, man. With sausage. Was that my favorite meal of the day? It was often very good, right? When you were trying to, busy and working so much. Or whatever else was happening. Okay, try it again, man. Okay, I'm going to see if I can help you read it this time. Okay, this is me popping my head over. This is I can't do it either. It's my brain injury. Okay, let's give it a try anyway. This is the uncle with salad greens. This is the aunt with her famous beans who kisses the sister, admires the bread, and praises the cranberries ruby red while sniffing the turkey that's roasting away for the guests who are coming Thanksgiving Day. And that's what Thanksgiving is really supposed to be about. Family, harvest, Jesus, that's what it's supposed to be about. Oh, look, and I did have some cousins. They weren't my real cousins, but I did have some cousins. And these are all the people that maybe you don't see as often, but, you do. These are the cousins who come to play with Max and his sister Thanksgiving Day. These are the neighbors, their arms piled high with cookies and brownies and pumpkin pie. Here's a question, everybody. It's a poll. What do you like better? Do you like apple pie? Do you like pumpkin pie? Do you like crumble apple pie? Okay, what do we think, everybody? What do we think? Oh, did we not do our thankfulness thing? We did. What are you thankful for, Bray? Oh, well, I'm thankful for learning all about, Canada and Thanksgiving and this sunny day that we're going to enjoy. Yeah, Cheryl's going to go out. I am going to go out, I think, and see what I can see on this Thanksgiving day because I am free. Okay, baby, what are you going to do? I'm thankful for Cheryl. I'm thankful for our amazing videos, and I'm thankful that Jesus loves me too. He really does. He really does, everybody. So just know that. He loves everybody. Okay, so for us, I think it's probably apple. I did like pumpkin, but I have had 2 pieces of pumpkin pie from other places, and they were okay, but I think it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's like, pumpkin pie, I don't know anymore. But apple was always so very good, and I'm very looking forward to our apple pancakes coming up. Okay, well, I'm just going to, can I just look? I'm just going to, reach my head over here, because I know we are having a little trouble reading it, but this is a picture. Can I talk about the picture? This is a cake. This is, her nanny, she would put it in big turkey in a big oven, and then this all the food and the bread. Sometimes people would make bread or salad. We never had salad. Well, you told me you never had salad. I didn't have salad. But we would have Brussels sprouts. Ew. But other people like them. And of course the cranberry sauce. And of course the squash. And sometimes carrots. I don't know. Sometimes carrots. And the gravy. And all kinds of turkey. And it was good. Sometimes you stuff the turkey and sometimes you wouldn't. Stuffing the turkey was so great. But it was so much work. It was a lot of work back in the day, man. And then, just so much was happening. Such good food, and gosh, yeah, such a beautiful, beautiful time, especially on a sunny day like today. Bray. Thank you very much. So let's see, what are we going to read? Baby just likes to sit there and listen. Yeah, I'm just listening. He's just listening. You can see him there a little bit. This is a turkey to shout about, and soon Max's mother will take it out. This is the broccoli, quite a lot. This is the stuffing, piping hot. These are the cranberries, ruby red, and the yams. Oh, I forgot the yams. You need the yams, absolutely. With some butter and salt. Oh my goodness, they were good. Yams. The gravy, the homemade bread. This is the table beautifully spread. Indeed it is. Yeah, I just can't wait. I wish I could eat it. Yeah, I do too. I would love to share. Everybody. So come on over. If you behave. We have to say that now. Oh, goodness. What happens? Yeah, it's a turkey situation. Has anybody ever had a turkey situation? Well, we've had turkey situations before. But it all works out. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, no. Has this ever happened to you? On your Thanksgiving day, the turkey slipped off the platter. We used to have a big turkey platter, too. It was white, and I had a picture of a turkey on it. And we would use it for the turkey platter. That was way back in the day. This is a turkey to shout about. Crispy and golden. Yikes. Oh, by the way, what did you guys have for your sides? What did you guys have? Did you guys have different sides than we did? Well, everybody had their own sides. And I think Americans had even different sides than that. We never really had the green bean casserole that much, although I think I tried it. I know some people swear by it. We didn't have it. Some people haven't had macaroni and cheese, although maybe that's in the South. I think that's a cool idea, but really, I don't know if it has anything to do with Thanksgiving. Personally, but some people like it. What are we gonna do? Watch out! Oh my goodness, look what happened to the turkey. That's kind of silly, isn't it? It ended up as food for the fishes. Well, they can't have the turkey now. So what are they gonna do? Yeah. But then you realize that it's not really about the food. It's about the friends and the people you get to be with. That's what it's about. And I think on holidays like this is the thing that makes me a little bit wish things had been better, because I would be with people now. I would be with friends now if I had been allowed to be that, right? So here I am by myself with my wonderful friends. But yeah, um, I'm not alone by choice, right? I'm not alone. I'm alone because of other people and what they did. So everybody be mindful about what you do and what happens. Yeah, yeah, be mindful, everybody. So this is what we're going to talk about. This is the grandma who says, Max, dear, we have everything we need because everyone's here. Then this is the grandpa who takes his seat. No turkey? No problem. I'm hungry. Let's eat. Because they have each other and they have God, and it's very, very important. And that's what we're going to do today with our Thanksgiving Day. This is the thanks for all that's good, home and family and friends and food. Oh, did you guys see that one? No, I think you saw this one. Yeah, you saw. Did you see this one? You saw this one. Yeah. Oh, let's look at the next one. Here it is. And all the wonderful food they're eating. This is the thanks for all that's good, home and family and friends and food. This is the time to pass the salad greens and heaping bowls of famous beans and bunches of broccoli or Brussels sprouts in a pot, savory stuffing piping hot, oceans of cranberries, ruby red, yams and gravy and homemade bread. And after a little time's gone by, cookies and brownies and pumpkin pie with Cool Whip. Or if you feel adventurous, you can make your very own whipped cream, which I sometimes would do. Man, I could cook. I could cook for me. I could cook for you. It was good. So you guys saw this, right? There it is. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. These are the games, and this is the fun after Thanksgiving dinner is done. See, when people take things from you, this is what they take. Right? This is what they take. They don't just take stuff in the moment. They take this. Okay? And that's something that, really wasn't okay. But we're here and we're making it better. These are the guests that go away, and this is the end of a happy day. And we're still going to have that. We're still going to do it. This is Max who says, I bet we had the best Thanksgiving yet. And there it is. So, you guys, that's a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, that was really beautiful, you know. I mean, put in the comments, what are you thankful for? What do you love? What's good for you today? I know, right? What is your favorite Thanksgiving Day dessert even? Do you like stuffing? I think most people do. And how much gravy is enough? You have a little stuffing with your gravy. You need a lot of gravy, right? It's like people say, how much Cool Whip is enough? And did you guys ever see that funny story that like you put a piece of pumpkin pie in a tub of Cool Whip? That's enough Cool Whip. Indeed. Well, at risk of making this video way too long, we do have another video. Bear, get up now. Okay, no, he's just resting. Well, okay, me and Bear and Braedon is going to do it. Biscuit and the Grateful Day. Well, I thought we didn't do a Thanksgiving. We didn't do a fall series, an autumn series, because a lot going on, man. But I saw this book and I thought, you know what? I want to add this book as well. Kind of like a mini fall, autumn series. And man, did I ever love Biscuit. And did I love teaching Biscuit? I love doing art with Biscuit. When I was teaching my ESL kids, they just love Biscuit too. And then sometimes I would actually read it with the kids in the schools when I was an EA. And I would also read it with my college students when they were becoming EAs, because Biscuit just means everything to me. So, yeah, so we really did a lot of biscuits. We did a lot of biscuit stuff. So that's kind of wonderful. and it's called My First Reading. I Can Read. And we actually talked about in class about the different levels of reading and how it can help students that really struggle a bit with reading and, find reading a bit challenging. Okay. So, well, I think everybody's just going to have me read this myself. You guys just listen. All right. Okay. It's a great fall day, Biscuit. Woof, woof. I'm going to try and read backwards. I used to be very good at it. Today's a great fall day, isn't it? Look at that. It's a great day to pick apples. We have our basket, Biscuit. Did anybody ever pick apples? I didn't, but I did go to a pumpkin patch once with my kindergartners, and that was amazing. That's a story for another day. Woof, woof. Our friends are here to help, too. Isn't it good to have friends that help you? Okay, everybody, boom. What is your favorite apple? I gotta say, for me, Golden Delicious is my absolute favorite apple. Because of where I live in British Columbia, nobody beats our apples. Our apples are the envy of the world. So, I gotta say, Golden Delicious, but then a really crisp Macintosh, very delicious. Yeah, so those are my favorite apples. What else do you guys like? Yeah, there's so many apples out there. Let's see. Oh, did anybody do that? I did that a little, not too much. Woof woof. No running in the leaves now, Biscuit. And he's running in the leaves. We need lots of apples to fill our basket. Woof woof. What are your favorite apples desserts? Do you guys know? What do you like? Oh man, apple tarts are great. Apple pie is really great. Oh my God, there's lots of apple muffins. I used to have a recipe for these amazing apple muffins. Oh man, he had like butter and like cinnamon sugar on the top. Made those so many times. God, they were good. It was back in the day. But I did. Got it off a magazine, I think. See, Biscuit, we can pick red apples and green apples and yellow apples. Woof, woof, you found yellow apples too. Of course, yellow apples are my favorite because I just like them the best. This way, Biscuit. There are more apples over here. Woof, Bunny Puppy, what did you find? What did he find? Anybody see? Anybody see what he found? What he founded? Ha That was a joke, right? Founded. What did he? I think he found a couple of things. Let's see. Woof, woof. You found a caterpillar. And you found a squirrel too. Everybody, what do caterpillars turn into? Anybody? Butterflies, you're right. They're very powerful symbols of evolving and getting better and healing. They're such wonderful symbols, don't you think? They're such a good example for me of all the things that I'm getting to do and all the things that I'm feeling good about and healing. It's wonderful. It's brand new life, Come along, Biscuit. We still need more apples to fill our basket. Well, she's got a lot of apples in there already, don't you guys think? I think so. Chee-chee, woof, woof. Chee-chee, woof, chee, woof, woof. Yeah, that's Biscuit playing with the squirrel. Did you know back in the day there used to be red squirrels in Canada, but now they're not red squirrels anymore? Yeah, you can look it up. Wait, Biscuit, where are you going? I showed you guys that one, right? Yeah. There you go. Wait, Biscuit, where are you going? Woof, woof, it's not time for the corn maze. Oh, I was in a corn maze once. Did you guys ever go to a corn maze? They're not as fun as you think. You can actually get lost in them. But yeah, I was in a corn maze once. It was kind of amazing. Used to be a huge thing. I don't think people do them anymore, but they used to do them. People would actually turn their cornfields into mazes, and then people would pay to go. Very harvesty kind of thing to do. There you go. And he's chasing the squirrel. Biscuit, where are you? Woof, 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 woof. Biscuit always liked to run away. And then she always had to find him. Kind of funny. Oh no, Biscuit, not the basket. Woof, silly puppy. Oh, gosh, what did Biscuit do? He knocked over the basket of apples. That's okay, Biscuit. This way now, Biscuit. We picked lots of apples. We can make apple pie and apple sauce. We can go on a hayride, too. Woof, woof. Oh, my gosh, look at that beautiful autumn tree. Isn't that one of the best autumn trees you've ever seen in your life? Yeah. Oh, I also made applesauce, too. Making your own is so good. And you need to use lemon juice, right? Because you don't want the apples to turn brown. Very important. It's been a great fall day, Biscuit. Woof, woof. And the very best part is being with you. Well, that's what I think too, everybody. The very best part is being with you. And being with you. I hope that you have just such a beautiful Thanksgiving. And we all love you. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. And we hope you have pumpkin pie for us. Yes, indeed. We're not going to have pumpkin pie today. I think we're going to try and do some apple stuff. Baby. Sorry. Yeah. I was just a little bit sleeping, you know. But happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And we just want to say we're so grateful for you. We are grateful for you. And we hope you have a good day. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.